If you like that soft, cozy look of illustrations in children's book, this video is for you. Hi everyone, it's Laura Volpes and today I'm going to share with you a card that I created with the latest release by Colorado Craft Company. I think it is safe to say that this release is absolutely magical. I was so excited when Colorado Craft Company reached out and asked me if I wanted to join the celebrations because I adore each and every one of the new stamp sets. They have coordinating dies too, and you will find all the links in the description box down below if you're interested. But these are based on the illustrations of Anita Jeram, who is a very popular children books illustrator. She's an amazing artist, so make sure to check her out. The stamp sets also come with matching dies, and there is also a super sweet enamel pin which I am obsessed with, so make sure to check everything out and stay tuned because there is a giveaway for you which is kindly sponsored by Colorado Craft Company, and I'll tell you more about it as the video progresses. Right now, let's start creating today's card, for which I wanted to kind of embrace this soft and cozy feel of these beautiful images. So I am stamping them not on white cardstock, but on some light gray cardstock from my stash, and I linked a similar color in the product list down below. I used black ink by scrapbook.com to do my stamping. Actually, I used dye ink, but what I should have used is hybrid ink because that is the one which doesn't bleed with alcohol markers, but it worked out anyway. In any case, I linked the correct product in the description box down below, and as I said, for my coloring today, I'm going to use my Illustrator alcohol markers, which I love and use very often. I'm using a little bit of a different technique, if you will, so I'm starting with 2 marker blending, and the only exception for that is the base of the tree, where I used 3 markers, and then I'm going to come in with my colored pencils to create starker highlights, and in just very few areas I'm also going to darken up my shadows, and I did that because you will get the texture from the colored pencils, which I think matches very nicely with the style of these illustrations, and also colored pencils allow you to get into finer details compared to markers in general. Another thing that I was inspired by are those sort of white pencil drawings on toned grey cardstock, and the white really stands out, so I wanted to bring in a little bit of white Prismacolor pencil in my card, but I'm getting ahead of myself. What I'm doing now is I am coloring with my Illustrator alcohol markers, as I said, and while I do that, I think it is time to talk to you about the giveaway, because Colorado Craft Company has kindly sponsored a $35 gift certificate to one lucky winner. In order to enter, you need to be a subscriber to my channel and to leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what your favorite childhood book is if you like, or just let me know what you thought about this video. It really doesn't matter. I just love reading all of your guys' comments. So subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment. If you want while you're there, why not leave a thumbs up too, but that is not required for the giveaway. And if you want a bonus entry, you can subscribe to my newsletter, and the link is in the description box down below. Alright, so this is the point where I come in with my Prismacolor white pencil and I just go over the areas that I think will be lightest and start adding a little bit of highlight. And you can see how this very small detail is really elevating the image, is making it stand out even more against the background, and I think it was a really nice touch to add, so I definitely recommend you try the technique. Also, because I'm not putting a lot of pressure, I'm going to get that nice texture from the colored pencil, and if you don't know what I mean, make sure to check out my blog because you will see close-up pictures where that is a little bit more evident than here on camera. And then with the black pencil, I am just adding a few shadows here and there, very sparingly because I don't want the final result to be too dark. I am adding a little bit of a white pencil under the images to ground them on my scene, and then my coloring is done. It didn't take too long because even if the image is quite large and it takes up a good amount of space on my card front. The individual sections are all pretty small, and so the coloring goes by really quickly. Now I had to add a little bit more white and a soft snowfall to this card, so for that I created a quick mask just with some scrap paper. I didn't cut very accurately, and then I'm creating some droplets with my white Gansai Tambi watercolor pan. I can then remove the images, and I'm keeping the sentiment masked at this point because I want to have just a few little droplets also on the images so that there is snow in the background and also a little bit of snow in the foreground. Because the design was very simple for today, I wanted to frame the image, so I decided to trim my cardstock, and the final size is 4 by 5¼ inches. I'm using my Tonic Studios guillotine trimmer to do my cutting, and then I'm going to layer everything with some wine red cardstock first. And the frame around my card front is very thin, as you can see. I basically didn't even measure it, I just found some cardstock which happened to be cut at the right size, and I just glued everything together and trimmed off the excess. And then I'm going to adhere everything on this pre-cut card base that is just some Neenah Solar White cardstock. Here is a close-up look at the final result. I really loved creating this card. I love the style of these illustrations. It was almost like going back in time for me. So if you guys are interested in any of the products from the new release, make sure to check them out in the description box down below. Don't forget to enter my giveaway by subscribing to my channel, commenting under this video, and if you want a bonus entry, make sure to subscribe to my newsletter as well. Check out the inspiration shared by the other amazing artists who joined the celebrations for the Colorado Craft Company release, and happy World Card Making Day!